November is Bladder Health Awareness Month, making it a great time to debunk some urination myths and talk facts.
All right, Dr. Wendy McDonald is joining us now with more. And a lot of people think that this bladder health really only applies to older women who have had children.
Yes.
That's true.
Not the case.
One of the risk factors for incontinence or bladder prolapse is just age. And being a woman. Women are twice as likely to have incontinence or bladder issues than men.
Okay.
So having a uterus and a vagina does put you at risk. Being overweight also puts you at risk.
Okay.
But yes, pregnancy also does put us at risk for having bladder issues.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's part myth and part fact. So,
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is.
What are some of the signs that, something's up with your bladder?
So one thing that I like to make a distinction about is what's common versus what's normal,
Okay,
right?
there you go.
It may be common for people to leak a little urine as they age, whether they sneeze hard or they laugh at the best joke, and it's like, oopsie, something just came out.
It sounds like you can sing karaoke.
But that's the moment, right, that you feel internally at least.
Yes, exactly.
Is that something just came out. So that's common, but I won't call it normal because we don't have to just live like that, right?
Okay.
It is possible to reverse or to manage bladder symptoms like leakage or like prolapse and pressure. One of the things we can do is be conscious of our pelvic floor.
Sure.
Control our muscles down there.
Kegels.
Kegels. What do you guys know about Kegels? Have you guys ever heard of them? I'm sure.
Oh, yes, we
yes.
have. That's where you tighten them and then you release them. And tighten them
Exactly.
and release them. But there's
Exactly.
a chance that you might not be able to do it correctly.
That's totally true. So I tell people, it's not great to urinate and then try to stop urinating, but those are the muscles that we're talking about.
Okay.
More so if you kind of connect with when I don't want to urinate and I'm trying to hold in urine or even gas. If you don't want to let out a little bit of flatulence,
Yes.
you want to hold that in. Those same pelvic floor muscles that we squeeze and hold
Okay.
are the ones that we're trying to kind of manage with Kegels. The idea is actually to squeeze and hold for, let's do it together. Squeeze and hold for 2 or 3 seconds and then release.
Release.
And then squeeze again, breathing normally, 2 or 3 seconds, and then release. And that is something that you can do throughout the day, here and there. You don't have to overdo it, but just to really know that you're using those proper muscles, and that can help us to have some bladder control if we're losing some.
Okay. And the other thing we were talking about in the office is if you force yourself to go to the bathroom and you don't necessarily have to go to the bathroom, that's not a good thing.
That's true. That's true. So the bladder is intending to hold some urine.
Okay.
It's intending to distend and to stretch. And some people will kind of go to the bathroom just in case. I might have to go somewhere. Let me go to the bathroom. But actually, you're not letting your bladder fill like it needs to. And so if those muscles aren't used to stretching at least some, then they actually can overcontract and make you feel like you have to go even when you don't. So there is something to be said for not going more frequently than ideally every hour, maybe even 2 hours. If you're going to the bathroom every 30 minutes, you're probably overdoing it.
Okay.
On the other end of that spectrum is, what if you're holding it too long?
I knew it was coming.
Is that really bad for you?
It is, yes, because you're holding your bladder and just like those muscles can overcontract, they can actually overdistend as well. And then when it's time for them to contract, they're kind of like, ooh, I don't know, I'm really stretched out. I can contract a little bit. And then you think you're done urinating. Well, no, there's still more urine in there because the muscles are fibers are coming together and you're able to urinate more. So you really shouldn't go more than maybe 3 or 4 hours between urinating either, especially if you're well hydrated. You may have to go every couple of hours. We need to listen to our bodies, but we shouldn't go just in case, and we shouldn't sit at our computer for 8 hours and not urinate.
Oh, okay. Now, we were also having a discussion upstairs about breaking the seal.
Yes. Okay. Is this a real thing?
No.
Wait, because when you go out, you're out having a nice time, and then you're like, okay, I'm not going to go to the bathroom because if I go, then I'm going to have to start going all the time.
Oh my God, this started in college. I promise you, it started in college. Because you're like, man, if I break the seal, then I'm going to have to keep going. No, you are probably having to go more often throughout the night because you're probably drinking alcohol, which is a bladder irritant. So yes, we connected the wrong two things. We think as soon as we go to the bathroom, we're going to have to keep going. No, the bladder actually doesn't like anything except for water, and even milk is actually okay. But spicy foods, alcohol, caffeine, what else? There are a number of teas, different types of teas can actually irritate our bladders. And so one thing that we actually should be mindful of, some people who think that they have to go to the bathroom too often, they don't drink a lot of water because they're afraid that they're going to have to go.
Yes.
Well, actually, the converse can be true, that your urine can be more concentrated when you're not hydrated, and then your bladder is also more irritated. So you need to actually make water your primary hydration, and that actually actually might help your bladder to be under better control.
Okay, all right. So we have to wrap real quickly. When do you know it's time to go see a urologist?
If your bladder just will not behave, you're going to the bathroom multiple times a night, like things are just really causing trouble, you need to go see somebody.
Yes,
All right.
everybody, just don't irritate your bladder to begin with. Listen to Dr. Wendy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Always great information. Check out Dr. Everywoman on social media. She is so much fun to watch, and you learn at the same time.
Absolutely.
All right.